Acne just isn't a problem for teenagers. Due to changes in hormones, many women battle acne for a second time later in their more mature years. Here to discuss everything we need to know about adult acne is skin and beauty expert, the lovely Ingrid Seaburn. Good morning, Ingrid.
Good morning, Tash. Good morning, Ange. How are you?
Now, I kind of like getting acne later in life because I think I'm still a teenager. Is that right?
No,
that doesn't work?
we don't have to. We don't have to deal with it a second time around. It is a bit of a problem because it's sort of something that we really don't. You know, we've gone through teenage years of all the suffering and the embarrassment, and then all of a sudden, when we hit a certain age, usually, you know, when we get closer to perimenopause and menopause, we start to get these hormonally based breakouts again, and it's a very different thing, you know, to teenage acne. Well, I mean, what happens is that we start to lose estrogen, and the balance of estrogen, testosterone and progesterone in our bodies starts to shift, and we start to lose that estrogen level, which gives us the beautiful skin that we experience in our 20s and 30s. So as we lose the estrogen, we start to have more hormonal breakouts because the testosterone gets a little more dominant, and then, you know, we don't know what to do because we're trying to put makeup on top of it. That makes it worse, and, you know, we also have to kind of figure out a way to deal with it without drying out our skin like we did in our teenage years.
Yeah, so what sort of zits do you get at that age? How do they differ from teenage
Well,
ones?
they don't really differ. The problem is that, you know, look, we're talking, it's not life-threatening, so it's, you know, the severity of the problem really depends. If you're getting a couple of pimples, it's not really adult acne, but if it's starting to affect your self-esteem and you're really starting to feel like, you know, you're not going out because it's, you know, you're embarrassed, you want to kind of think about how to approach the problem and get rid of it without over-drying your skin. So one of the things, you know, obviously, you want to break it down into a three-step thinking. First of all, with your skincare, you don't want to approach it with, again, the drying out that you do with teenage skin. You want to use an exfoliating cleanser that's going to give your skin some nice sort of breakdown of the dead skin cells, but it's not going to, again, dry it out and accelerate, you know, the problem of, you know, redness and things that you have in your teenage years. One of the things that happens when you dry out your skin with an overly drying out cleanser is it gives a little signal to your oil production to come on up and produce more. So you want to keep that balanced. You want to try to actually shift over to an oil-free moisturiser. You know, again, you want to treat different areas, you know, for different problems. And
so the other under eye, something nice and moist.
Yeah, exactly. And then if you're getting the breakout on the chin area, which is normally the hormonal area, then you want to, you know, perhaps treat accordingly.
So if we use the cleanser and oil-free, we should use oil-free makeup as well?
I think so. That is the other, you know, step two or part two to the problem is a lot of women don't realise there are a lot of nasties in your makeup. So if you're starting to get those breakouts, and again, you know, it's an uphill battle with your hormones, look at what you're putting on your skin. I actually, you know, have really struggled with the chin area myself as I've got into, you know, my more mature years. And so I've, you know, switched over to a water-based, oil-free BB cream, you know. Look at what's in your makeup. It really can make a difference. Look for nasties like, you know, silicones and parabens and all things that normally, again, you know, might not have been a problem in your 20s, but now it's a huge problem.
What about from the inside out? What can we eat and what's particularly bad for it and what can be good for it?
There is a massive connection, as we all know, with gut health and, you know, our digestive health and what happens with our skin. Again, you know, if you're combining that hormonal imbalance with what's going on with the toxicity in your body, you really want to try and keep your skin nice and alkaline, your body nice and alkaline. And again, that all comes down to your digestive health. For digestive health, you want to look at maybe incorporating a probiotic into your daily supplements. I also think that really alkalizing your body, you know, with a nice, you know, nutrient-based supplement is wonderful. I love Vital Greens because I tend to get, you know, it's also got the enzyme breakdown in it, which is lovely to kind of, again, help you with that digestive
Is that a green powder thing?
It's a green powder. I love it. I mean, there's so many on the market.
So that's got the prebiotics and also the probiotics.
Exactly. That's kind of got the whole deal. So
which helps with sleep.
it's also wonderful for sleep. So, but I do take that in the morning. So the other thing that's really important, I did bring a hair, skin and nails, but zinc tablets are wonderful, wonderful. If you think of your skin having its, own immune system and breakouts being an infection, then you want to keep your skin health, being able to fight the infection. So zinc tablets are awesome for that. Really, really, I mean, overdose on them when you're ready to, when you feel a breakout coming on.
And does chocolate cause pimples in this age group?
Chocolate, well, yes, it can. I mean, the thing is again, you know what, everything, I go 80-20 all the time, right? A little bit of chocolate.
80% chocolate?
80% chocolate, 20%, I'm good. But if you keep your lifestyle healthy, avoid extremes and, just try and be healthy, your skin, and again, your hormone balance, it's all kind of that, just getting it all balanced and trying to cope. And don't be embarrassed, you'll get through it. It does pass. It's all good.
Again.
Ingrid, great points, because also as we get more mature, our skin does change, and just to adapt accordingly.
Adapt accordingly, yes.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You're welcome.
Great advice.